Alright, hello and welcome back. Let me just check that the sound is on so I don't get fucked like yesterday. Yeah, we're good. So, I'll start with the usual disclaimer, like I always do. There's nothing for sale here. No courses are being sold, no mentorships, there's no prop trading, there's absolutely nothing. There isn't even ads on the videos. The only link you'll find is to my Discord. And in my Discord, there's just trading talk. There's nothing more. This is just something I do to keep myself accountable. It's a live trading journal, so to speak. With that out of the fucking way, let's get to Bloomberg. Nothing really new. Trump meeting with Putin in Alaska. Bond yields dropping. Very bullish for SPY. We'll look at that later. So that's an increased dollar demand. We're going to look at that as well. But beyond that, there isn't much. So let's just get straight to the markets. We're going to look at SPY like we always do. Very bullish. SPY smashed through, hitting all-time highs. And here's the interesting part. So this increases dollar demand, right? Because it's bought in the dollar, is how you'd think, right? But it doesn't exactly work like that. Because the dollar demand is stronger when SPY is dumping. Because SPY is being sold in dollars. That's when there's a request for dollars. When it's buying, there isn't a request for dollars being put in. That's why, if you look at the dollar index, it's just going to shit, right? It's not going to shit, but it's around all-time lows because SPY is going up. If we go look at April, fuck is it? The dollar had a spike. If we go look at the 1 day, the spike is a little bit bigger. And there's something I want to make a point out of here. If we go back to January 25 and we look at January 25, we can also see that SPY was at an all-time high, but that there is not a direct correlation because dollar demand doesn't always, let me go down on the 1 day, always trump, for example, euro demand. But it is a factor that we keep in mind. And it is something that we've seen have an effect on trades. I hope that makes sense because it does in my head. But if there's any questions around it, like always, just ask me, okay? Yeah. So let's get to the trades. This breakout right here, the one I mentioned yesterday, I wouldn't enter because the whole fucking thing is on a downtrend. I don't like it. Didn't enter it. If you did, I don't know how much of a sell loss you got hit with. Don't know. This one never materialized. The oil trade. So fuck all happened here. However, this one, this beauty right here, this breakout I posted in the Discord. Oof, I got in a little late, but let me make this green. I don't know if someone is still in it. If you got in earlier and you're waiting on like you've done a second extension, make sure that your sell loss is far in profit. Like, if you want a second extension, put your sell loss at like 2%. So it's a full win if you lose. Okay? Just make sure you do that. So either you win big or you win. But this was a really good trade. I'm really glad I posted this in the Discord as well and noticed it. This breakout was great. However, because I was up 7% before this trade. I'm now up 10% for the month, which is my monthly cap, which again means that I won't be entering trades anymore. I'll look through them, I'll mark some, but I personally won't enter them. Also, we need an SR area here because it smashed through. Boom. Make it simple. 1, 2, 3. Like I said many times, if you're looking too much for an SR area, that means someone else probably didn't see it. Ooh, that's looking good. Damn. But there's no indecision on it though. I could mark it. Probably gonna be something similar here, but there's huge crosspair risk here. No. No. Okay, let's look to the pairs. It's a continuation here, but the downtrend is so strong. I mean, it could be valid, but nah, I don't like it. I'm not even gonna post it. This is looking very interesting. I don't know how clear that was. The mic sometimes doesn't catch my sound. I said, this looks very interesting. If I speak fast, the mic for some reason doesn't catch the sound and it sounds really mumbled. Oh, here we go. That's a crosspair though. It's a direct crosspair too. Okay. Wow, I didn't catch that. That's beautiful. Oh, god damn. A lot of breakouts, man. This SR area can be adjusted. Remember, when you're doing SR areas, nearest info is king. New info is king. You might look at this like, is that a hit? Like, what the fuck? It went through. Yeah, it's because it's a skinny SR area. I've been trying to avoid SR inflation here. This is even skinnier. But when I go looking at the zones, I don't want big ass SR areas that are in the way. But I don't look away from areas like these. I just do it for visibility's sake. Like right here, we see something. Yeah, definitely. But here now, we run into SR inflation. I don't see the cleanness. I'm gonna remove every drawing and redraw because I want cleanness when I'm drawing these SR areas, and I want cleanness on entry as well. Meaning that it doesn't produce noise for me. Because it's very distracting when the SR area is big because it's built into me to avoid them when I'm in a trade. So if they were twice the size, like this, like this, I'll show you. I'll do an example right here. There's nothing wrong with having SR areas like this, especially in huge ranges. Completely fine. But I always take it into consideration. So now, a trade within this range is a lot harder for me to mentally justify. So I do look for a balance between not having a line, just a simple line, and a huge zone. But again, the bigger the zones you can have, the stronger they obviously are. Because if I hypothetically made this into an SR area, right? This is a dumbass hypothetical, just to make a point. It's not going to break through this. Understand? So, for cleanness, I'm kind of sacrificing the efficiency of the SR area. Which is fine. This has all been back tested. And I mean, motherfucker. This is the third month in a row. I'm posting every trade before I'm taking them. Hitting the 10%, month after month after month. Anyways, let's keep going. Break here, but it's too late now, and it's oil. It's the failed entry we had, and we don't know how it's gonna turn. It's so FA based. So let us do a recap. Let me get everything in potential. We're gonna look through everything. So if you're still in the breakout, don't go for more extensions. Get your TP far into a nice ass profit. Like I said, you win, you get a full win, or you win. Some good shit. Oh yeah, there was a question as well. Let me answer that. Let me open my shit. Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna translate this. I'll just read it in Spanish first. Es verdad. ¿Entiendes español? Is it true that you speak Spanish? Is what it says. Okay, bueno. Como. ¿Qué lo te digo? Yo hablo español, pero mi canal es solo por inglés. Bueno, pero si tienes preguntas, pueden preguntarme en Discord o acá. Y eso es bien. Pero entiendo si es difícil cuando no entiendes mis vídeos. Pero, pero puedo preguntarme o aprender inglés. Perdón, pero mi canal es por inglés. No puedo hablar en otros idiomas. Alright, so yes, I do speak Spanish, but this channel is for English. However, if you have questions, you can ask me in Discord, or you can ask me right here on YouTube. But I do understand that if you don't understand what I'm saying, you have some questions surrounding that, but this channel is for English. You should learn fucking English. Regardless, you can ask me questions. O puedes usar subtítulos. Or you can use subtitles. I don't know. But this channel's for English. I'm not gonna start blasting out in different languages. Fuck that. Okay? Fuck that. Yeah, sorry about that. But that's not happening. And that question was coming out of. Question out of Colombia. What the fuck? Didn't know the traders over there. Okay. So recap on the trades we have now. Here we have a very interesting potential that has already broken through on the stick. That could be a classic reversal on the 12-hour. Well, you'll have to see how that materializes in about 2 hours. And how it develops from there. If it doesn't give you an indecision candle, even though it's an attractive setup, it's not a valid setup. So don't take it. Follow what you know works. For this one, we're looking for the same kind of stuff. A classic reversal, or with this kind of trend, a breakthrough is very, very possible. Remember, if you're doing a classic reversal, just go for 1.5R. If you're going with the trend through a breakout, you can do a full 2.0R on entry. Same stuff here. This one's a little bit further away. Classic reversal or breakthrough. If it breaks through, do a 1.5R. Be careful. You're against the trend. Classic reversal. You can go for a full 2.0. And we have covered everything up. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah, we do. So thank you for watching. I'll see you. Bye bye.